Hi, I'm Sandy Rea for the Say It Now campaign for Tobin Brothers. There is someone really special that I would like to say it now to. Let's go meet her. Hello, my darling.
I'm one of the lucky ones in the world. I was gifted with a beautiful daughter and she's meant the world to me. I'm so lucky. I'm getting elderly now. She cares for me, she loves me. She's always interested in what I do. She's still a little bit cheeky, but she's just a great friend to me.
One of the things I remember in childhood was Gary. My brother is legally blind and he's about 3.5 years older than me. And apparently I used to give him merry hell when we were growing up. Is that right?
Absolutely correct.
What did I do?
She was so mischievous, and an example of that is he was very reliant on glasses, and Sandy, if she got the chance, she just grabbed them, every chance, and run away with them and hide them. So poor Gary, once he lost his glasses, he couldn't see at all very well, but she used to take great delight in that. But her biggest delight, if she snatched them, she sometimes would hide them underneath the loose carpet mats. And then someone might walk up the passage and crunch, there's his glasses gone again. So, but that was one of her greatest delights. Always. But she was just adorable, dear little girl, and she had freckles on her face and she was so cute. So we couldn't get that cross with her.
But we're very lucky, you and I, because whilst a lot of things have happened through, obviously, all the years that we've spent together, that we live very close with each other and we get to be in contact just about every single day, don't we?
Oh yes, absolutely. I was thinking yesterday, when you were born, tears came to my eyes. And all these decades later, I can still look at you and you might be doing something special and tears will come to my eyes again. It's...
And, every day really is a privilege and we're so lucky, because how old were you when your mum passed away?
17.
And here am I, a bit older than 17. I'm still so lucky to have you in my life with me and sharing things. Every day we share something that's happened. Yeah. And even, the girls, we've got 3 girls, and, Imogen, the second daughter, who's an aerospace engineer, she came over from New Zealand. And then yesterday, all of us went out for breakfast, and just having these moments of being part of my life, being lucky enough for them to have a grandmother, and then you watch them be born, school, university, now watching them just be in their adult life is an amazing journey, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I guess the recent thing of how lucky we were, Stephanie's eldest daughter got married up in Queensland, and Sylvie and Peter drove all the way up to Queensland, but nearly 90, mind you, and then finally they found a spot up in Queensland that was able to accommodate them on a Sunday. And the wedding, we had the beautiful wedding. Even that was remarkable, the 3 generations of women all being together, and then to see, as I said, the development of Stephanie.
Yes.
And then to the point of her getting married, and you were around to be able to share that.
I just felt so privileged and so lucky.
Oh, but so did I.
Yes. Oh, it was a beautiful wedding.
I guess I'd never imagined myself in any other career as a psychologist. I love the diversity, I love the adaptive thinking, I love the studying that goes with it, I love the interaction with people, I love problem solving. So that is a career for me that has just been a perfect fit in my personality. But in between I've had a really, lots of diversions in between. And one of those diversions was having a role, or landing a role, in a film called Puberty Blues with Bruce Beresford. And one of my girlfriends had just completed a film with him, and he was in Melbourne casting for Puberty Blues, and asked me, would you like to meet Bruce Beresford? And I went, oh, how wonderful. The worst that I could do is make a dick of myself. I can read English, I can read a script, I have no idea how to act or anything like that, but I'll get to meet Bruce. And as the story unfolded, when I walked in, I put my hand out to Bruce, and he'd been looking at over 3,000 other girls apparently for the role as Tracy, leader of the girls group. And when I walked into the room, I put my hand out and said, "Hello Bruce, my name is Sandy." And apparently that obviously caught his attention. Next day I got called into the studio, and the next day I had the part. So that was a fantastic diversion for me, lovely experience. But then I went back to study and qualify completely as a psychologist. And I've had lots of things in between. And, right behind me, not right behind me, actually front and centre, always has been the support of my mother. So lucky to have a woman in your life, for me, this long. I've been so lucky to have a mother, who's a mentor and understands the girls, understands me, that we can swap and talk and share stories, just of our daily events. I mean, and so many people don't have that opportunity. And I'm forever grateful that I've been able to have that opportunity. So it's an immeasurable, it really is an immeasurable amount of love and care and I guess intimacy of your life that a mother provides. And, I guess looking what you do for me, if only I can share half of that in turn with my girls. If my girls spoke about the way and feel the way I feel about Sylvie, I would be
that's
job done. I'd be very thrilled.
Yeah, that's lovely. And I've loved every minute of doing it, to be honest.
Always there, always asking me questions, always following up, providing me with food and washing, as she still does to this day, I might add. So it's been just such a wonderful thing to be able to have a mother who's such an active part of my life and an active part of looking after my 3 girls as well, watching them grow, watching them have the opportunity of seeing an older woman role modelling. And my mother is bright and engaged, and every time I should say that I'm on Channel 9, she gets up close to her TV and she actually knows which makeup artist has done which makeup for me. And after every segment I get a phone call dissecting makeup, hair, my voice, what the topic was it interesting, was it boring? And to this day I'm studying my PhD, and again she's right behind me leaving little food parcels at the door, even though I have a husband who's more than able to shop and cook and clean. But there she goes, just won't interrupt me during the day, and leaves a little parcel to remind me that she's around me and supporting me in every possible way. So I'd like to say it now, as I do say probably every time we see each other, I love you.
Thanks, Dan. I love you so much too. I've loved every minute of my life with you.